Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is for Taurus, those born on the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. New energies, positive energies for Taurus. As you know, it will not resonate with every one of you, but I do try to reach the majority and realize that this is just letting you know what could occur and what you can do to possibly change it or embrace it, you know? Energies coming in. You feel like something is hopeless. You feel like you're in a hopeless situation with the Star card in reverse. Something about a collaboration that did not come through with the Three of Pentacles in reverse is subject at hand. What's crossing it is the Seven of Swords. Some type of sneaky or underhanded behavior occurred. Maybe you found out something and you decided not to work on something with somebody else. Your goal, what crowns you, is a Page of Pentacles. Like I said, something maybe did not come in the way you expected it to, or something, a collaboration didn't occur. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it could be a Earth sign. It could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Could be you. You know, what's your goal? But I don't think it's your goal. I'm thinking you're trying to turn things around. I'm feeling that you're wanting something more positive to come in, and you're not just going to accept anything with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know, you're not just going to accept anything into your life, because apparently the Seven of Swords situation happened where someone was sneaky, or maybe even theft occurred in some cases. Foundation is the King of Rods. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. As you know, I do not assign one zodiac sign to a court card. But the King of Rods can be a passionate type energy, but it's in reverse, so someone can be real short-tempered or non-committal, or they don't mean what they say sometimes. You know, they'll tell you one thing and do another. In the past position, you were also dealing with the Knight of Swords. Or this could be, like I said, an energy. The energy could be that something is trying to move forward quickly. Maybe you found out something quickly. Maybe you stated what you had to say in order to let someone know how you feel. For some of you, you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it is a fast type energy. And I will clarify. You know, once I start clarifying, it changes the story up. In the very near future, you may not want to argue or fight with anybody or go up against with anybody. You may not want to even hear what someone has to say. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Two of Pentacles. Is possibly the universe telling you to accept the change that is coming, that you need to do what you have to do for you in your life. It could be telling you to drop a situation in your life so you can move forward. And it looks like that's what you're doing. What is coming towards you is the King of Swords. This could be, again, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or someone with very sharp words, someone very abrupt and likes to hurt your feelings sometimes. Your hopes and fears is someone may walk away, whether you're wanting to walk away or maybe you're fearing somebody will walk away. In the end, you do get your happy home, Taurus. So it looks like there's been some type of argument where someone felt that somebody was doing something underhanded and someone decided not to work on it anymore. You may have refused to accept any messages, or someone refused messages from you. And because someone just doesn't want to fight, like I said, with whether you or somebody else. But the universe is saying someone needs to drop a situation, whatever is occurring. But I need to find out more by clarifying cards, and then I'll do a 3-card love reading after this. So the current environment is a Three of Pentacles. Someone stopped collaborating on a situation because of the Seven of Swords, something that was underhanded and sneaky. Why are you there for Taurus? Give me some cards, some clarifiers for this. Yeah, someone may have wanted to do a new beginning. They decided after that, I'm just going to jump into something new. I'm going to do things my way, with the Fool card in the upright. So Three of Pentacles in reverse and Seven of Swords in the Fool card. I need another card. It has to do with a lover situation that went kind of haywire. That's the Lovers in reverse, by the way. And what crowns you, you got the Page of Pentacles. And I told you what that's about, but I need a couple more cards. So why is the Page of Pentacles there as the goal, or what crowns Taurus? Judgment, someone needs to make a decision. Maybe they're just not ready to do so. with the Judgment in the upright. It's clarifying the Page of Pentacles. So someone may be asking you something and you may not be speaking to them or ready to make a sound decision just yet. You're still pondering in some way. So the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment in the upright. What is going on? Yeah, someone doesn't see a happily ever after situation with the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is what crowning you, your goal. You're thinking these things also, along with the fears of someone walking away. That you're thinking, I may not get my happily ever after, so I don't know if I need to. I can't make a decision. It's like I'm feeling somebody is wanting you to talk to them again in some way, or make up your mind in which way you want to go in life, but you're not telling them nothing. Now, the foundation is the King of Rods, and I told you what that was about. Maybe like someone's short-tempered, non-committal, or here, there, and everywhere, but you're where you're wanting them to be. So the King of Rods in reverse while you're there. For Taurus is the foundation. I need a couple of cards. Clarifiers. Yeah, you didn't see something good coming in with them. You're thinking nothing good is going to come out with this. So King of Rods in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse while you're there. One more card, please. King of Swords. You're dealing with a couple of people, or maybe they got both fire and air in their chart, but I'm seeing as a couple of people with really sharp words and short tempers. King of Swords, again, could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. In the past, someone came towards you, the Knight of Swords. Maybe they said something to you. Maybe you said something to them. But whatever happened, it happened quickly. So the Knight of Swords in the past, why are you there? For Taurus. I need a couple of cards for that. Just do another one. Someone from the past, Knight of Swords, yeah. Someone from the past, it's like a Knight of Swords energy came towards you, or you towards them, and you found out something. You found out something, but maybe you didn't want to hear it also. Maybe you didn't feel like you were ready for it, whatever they had to say. You decided, I'm not going to work on a situation. I don't believe in lies and sneaky behavior with the Seven of Swords. Let's go forward. Someone doesn't want to argue, and maybe you don't want to argue. Maybe you're done with it. Maybe you feel like you're done with it, or somebody else is. Maybe someone wants peace, you know? It could be all kind of things. So the Five of Wands in reverse while you're there in the very near future for Taurus. Strength. Someone's trying to regain strength. They don't want to argue. Five of Wands in reverse and the Strength card in the very near future while you're there for Taurus. What's going on? But you're kind of stuck in some way, or someone's stuck on you with the Devil. Or maybe you're obsessing over the situation, but you're trying to regain strength. So in a way, you're trying to put it away from you so you can think. A lot of you are trying to think, but, you know, those emotions get in the way sometimes. Sometimes, like, what happened, whatever happened with you in the past tries to creep in, but you're just wanting to regain strength and be happy again. And it looks like you will, but I need to know more of what's going to happen in between so you can just follow that path, you know. Now, possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the Two of Pentacles. I need 2 cards for the Two of Pentacles in reverse while you're there for Taurus. Let's do 2. Yeah, the universe is saying you need to drop the situation on something and work hard on what you need to work hard on to get back on your feet. Because whatever you were thinking on with the Nine of Wands in reverse was not working. So it's saying work hard on something and drop one thing and work hard towards the things that matter in your life. Because, that's the way it is. Now, what is coming towards you is the King of Swords. This is outside environment beyond your control. You can't control them, but you can control what you do. So, the King of Swords in reverse while you're there for Taurus. Coming towards them. I need 2 cards. Need at least 2. Trying to hurry up these readings a little. Yeah, someone's got really sharp words, and they're going to tell you something. Something's going to come out with the moon. Their words are sharp, and that's why you're probably saying, I don't want to deal with this situation. I know someone did me wrong. I don't need to hear what you got to say anymore because I already know what happened. You know what's going to happen. You know that someone did not do what was right. And they may, in a way, I feel this, blame you for it, play the victim. Even though maybe you're the one that was the victim in this situation, they may try to turn the tables on you. I'm feeling that for some of you. Don't let them turn the tables on you, I don't think you're going to, though, because I do see a happy home. You do salvage something, but I need to go to your hopes and fears, or somebody's hopes and fears. Maybe someone's are fearing that you will walk away, or you are fearing about walking away. So I need another card with the Eight of Cups in the upright. 2 more cards, and we will sum it up, and I'll do a 3-card reading for the love cards. Maybe it'll tell us more or give us a different story. So the Eight of Cups in the upright, while you're there in the hopes and fears for Taurus. I need 2 cards, please. You're just wanting to be happy again because you're thinking about walking away from a situation, or somebody else is, because they're feeling like someone really done them wrong and took advantage of them with the 5 of Pentacles, and they're basically just wanting to be happy. They're walking away from they want to walk away from an unhappy situation, and you're thinking about it, or you're fearing that somebody will. But all you want to do is be happy again and have enough again, you know. Now, it seems like you do accomplish something. You get your happy home. You get like your own little victory world and that, celebrations, weddings. Some of you may get married after all, Some of you may be going to a wedding, or it's just a happy home. The 4 of Wands is always a happy home and celebration. So, 4 of Wands in the upright. Oops. Yeah. I'm going to put that there, but I need another card. That's 4 of Cups in the upright. Someone is deciding to have a happy home, even though they may not like 100% what is offered with the 4 of Cups, or maybe they're thinking, and I'm feeling this, that you're not trusting in what is offered to you, even though you may go for this happily after, not happily ever after, but a happy home. And for some of you, it may flip, for the cross watcher, they may be feeling this, the person you're involved with. So the 4 of Wands in the upright, 4 of Cups in the upright. As the final outcome, I want 2 cards. I want 2 cards. Yeah, someone puts their swords down. Even though communications are still a little off, be careful with the 8 of Wands, and I see it in reverse. To me, it's communication swiftly back and forth, but it could become very chaotic, or things could start and go, start and then stop. Start and stop, So, and that's why that 4 of Cups is there, as someone is still him-hawing around or not sure of the situation. I shouldn't say him-hawing around, because there was a serious situation in the past where someone did something a little under the radar where they shouldn't have. But I do see other people, or you, putting down your swords, but be careful of communications, because I still see it being a little irritation there. But the happy home is starting to open up again, at least by the end, I do see justice in the upright, so you get justice, you get the things that you deserve, the things that you're supposed to get come in. But like I said, it's been an exhausting situation, because I see that around here, where someone has to work very diligently what they're wanting, but the universe is saying drop a situation, don't keep on pondering on it, because in the very near future, I do see you kind of in your head, or somebody around you is, over something. But I do also see the Fool card in the upright. Someone's wanting a new beginning over a lover situation that went haywire. But it's up to you, Taurus, whether you decide to go with this. You can sit there and just, put your swords right back up again. Now I need 3 cards for Taurus in the upright. 3 cards of love. Give us more information, or give us something for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. 3 cards. This person is your soulmate, whoever you're dealing with. Yes, this is your soulmate. That is exactly what it says. You're dealing with a soulmate situation. Everybody thinks just because someone there is their soulmate means everything is supposed to go so wonderful, and they're supposed to never argue, and they're supposed to click all the time. That's not true. Soulmates known each other over and over again, to me anyway. Is what I think. In past lives, more than just probably one lifetime. And that you have this agreement together to keep on carrying on. But there are going to be things you must fix, as you're going, or deal with in life, just like any other lifetime. Religious factors are coming in. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past, so that may have a big influence, that maybe things kind of went amok with your belief system and their belief system. And maybe you found out they were doing other things, you know, or believing in other things, or they found this out about you. But this is your soulmate. But you need to pay attention to the red flags. Just is saying there are red flags there you need to pay attention to, whatever's going on. Just like I said, just because someone is your soulmate doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. But it's hard when you have a soulmate situation, because that's what really grips on you. It's hard to release a soulmate if you wanted to. But it's also saying don't just, let them walk all over you. And maybe that's what that Four of Cups is about. Just don't accept anything. Make them stand up to the plate. Don't sit there and let them, remember what I was saying earlier, where they tried to turn the tables on you and make it like your fault. So pay attention to red flags. If someone does that, it's usually that they're, like I said, trying to shift blame and make you feel bad. But I don't see this happy home or this home dissolving just yet. But you also got somebody coming in. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. I hate when that happens. I got to remember to put it on airplane mode. But I do see somebody coming in trying to make you feel like everything's your fault. Just make sure that... I know what the universe is saying. It's saying work hard on something and drop something else. But the way I see it is always take up for yourself and believe in yourself, and don't give up what your belief system just to make them feel better. Because I see them saying, well, it's because you're doing this and this and this and this. But the Justice card, in a way, is telling you what you're doing is right. You're not in the wrong. You're not overthinking, because I feel like that's what someone is trying to do, is make you feel like it's all your fault and that you're overthinking. But it's not, okay? So you're continuing on with the situation with this soulmate. Just make sure that you take care of yourself and defend yourself. Make yourself happy. Even though I don't see this thing ending just yet for some of you. Maybe you're going to be dealing with a couple of people. Or like I said, they have a lot of this in their chart where someone's very non-committal and sharp with words, and they like to blame you for it, okay? For their deceptions. I'll talk to you later, and I'll upload as soon as I can. Bye.